Order 361.
Let's see what we got here. Nope. Nope. So this is what I got so far, a bunch of clothes. That's pretty neat, you know. Alright, so here's some, I believe, ruby glass. They tape it so much you can't even see it. I think it's ruby glass. It's probably a good buy, but I'm not really good with my glassware in terms of this kind of stuff. It's $3. It's got some like small bowls here and I guess like a pitcher or something, or a creamer. I'm going to pass on that. I don't want to ship that. I would buy that to sell it, and to ship glassware is just crazy. Found some clothes here, but that's about it. So I guess we'll be on to the next one. Bric-a-brac. Bric-a-brac is looking a little slim. Oh no, pink's not on sale, but I would probably pick this up if it was. It's a nice old school vintage, made in USA. Like I've said a lot this year, I've been following my vlogs. Penn State sold very well, but $6 is a little pricey. I will say though, if you guys are new to the channel, or if you're a reseller, if you can find something you'll know you'll sell, so William Mary's okay. William Mary is a school I sell a lot of, and this is $5, but I know I'm going to sell it, so you might as well pick it up when you know you can make some money if you're a reseller. Even if you have to pay up a little, it's worth it. That's the one thing I'd like to say. Under Armour, here's a brand that used to sell very well, and I think it just got flooded with so much stuff, so usually I'll pass on that. When I was in high school, you can get $15-20 for this easily. It's $2.50. You'd be lucky to get 8 or 10 today. It's weird how times change. And it's weird how it works. $2.50. Take that. These are newer and the Giants aren't doing so well, so I'm not going to buy it. This is also $3. I mean, they're just filler t-shirts. For $1, you know, I might be able to get $8 or $10 on Etsy for it, but filler t-shirts at $3 are a little pricey. This one's pretty cool. That's old school. Giants too. So if the Giants were doing well, this is like a $15 or $20 shirt. They're not doing so well, so either it's not going to sell this year, or we'll have to hold on and wait for next year and hope for the best. But it's weird how sports work. What we got here? Looks like just a jersey of some sort. Alright, so a while back, probably 5 years ago, there used to be ones that were made by bulk. They're selling pepper shakers. You used to be able to get like $15 from them. Then there's these. I think these are Golden Harvest. Yep, these are Golden Harvest. And these don't sell for anything, but the other ones you get, you know, $12, $15 for. And I can always find them for 49 cents. So getting up with the times. Got some lids here and a glass bake bowl. 49 cents. Alrighty, so at the last thrift store of the day, this is $4, nice bowl. Got a nice picture back there looking like. This is the one that has all the nice primitive looking stuff. A lot of it's reproduction, but still some cool things to be had. Picked up two things. Picked up a Duke basketball jersey and something else, another t-shirt, a vintage Cowboys t-shirt. One that I've actually sold this year, so whenever you have something yourself, always great to pick up another one. Looking around here, a lot of you guys might remember some of these things here from last time. We have these figurines still here. There's that red seat over here that's been here for 4 months, 6 months. We're down to $50. Never really found good bric-a-brac here that's good for resale. A lot of, you know, cool things, but if you're a reseller and you're trying to do this for reselling and not just to appreciate random things, at the end of the day, you know, there really isn't that much to be had here. You might be able to find 1 or 2 items, but this is pretty neat. It's probably not worth that much, but I do like the milk glass look on the inside. Kind of gives it that vintage retro 50s 60s look that I like a lot. So alright, so picked up some glassware at the last thrift store, but today's mostly been a close day. And let's see what we picked up. Let's go for the haul. Let's do it. Alrighty, so welcome back for the haul portion of the video. This is where I show what I picked up from the thrift store from today. I did videotape or take a lot of footage in a lot of thrift stores. I'm not sure if I got all of them, but I will show you what I picked up. Now, a lot of people recently have asked me, why do I sell clothes and why do I specialize in clothes? Well, clothes are something that no matter what thrift store you go into, you will always come across them. Unlike records, unlike electronics, unlike video games or other things, you find clothes at a thrift store, regardless of what thrift store you go to, and because that there's always a supply. Clothes are something that pretty much everyone in the world has to wear, so there's always a demand for that. Now you have to know what sells for you and what might not sell for you to figure out how to specialize in whatever market you're working with. But for clothes, it's something that's cheap. There's always supply and there's always demand. So that's why I do that. And I'll show you what I picked up clothes-wise. Now this is a Celtics Paul Pierce jersey. I think this is a knockoff. It is made by Adidas. Everything white tag. This is originally $12. But everything white tag in that store was $1. So this is an Adidas Celtics jersey. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. It looks like a knockoff. It is a larger size, but it's not really actually the larger size. It's just priced or tagged as a larger size. I think it says a 54 or XL or something, and it looks kind of like a medium. So probably a knockoff, but for $1, can't beat it. Vintage Eagles sweatshirt. William and Mary, I was talking about this in my vlog. I was talking about this earlier. This college sells very well for me, and because of that, I know I will definitely make some money off it. I did have to pay up and pay $5, but if you know you can get 15 or 20, it's always worth it to spend up. Even if your margins aren't there, if you're making money, just make the money. And that's one thing I'd definitely like to say is if you know what your margin is, or you know something is going to make money and you can sell it, pick it up, even if you have to pay a little. Here you got a Steelers football sweatshirt, Penn State, nice old school Philadelphia Flyers. Got a nice old school Penn State sweatshirt. I'm sorry about the sun. Here's another one, Nike crew neck. Had to pay up again. I've sold so many of these Nike crew necks. They're nice, they're simple. Easy $15, $20 sale, $5 for that one. Nice old school Villanova Wildcat sweatshirt. I was a little unsure about this because it's the end of football season. I don't know how well these would sell. Here you have Marshall University football, another Marshall University. This is a really cool Philadelphia Sixers t-shirt made by Mitchell & Ness. Nice old school design. Pitt, Muhlenberg, Brown University, University of Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh. We have this nice cool Giants t-shirt. I might keep this for myself. I am a Giants fan, and it's pretty neat. It's nice old school style, vintage George Mason, Cornell, Princeton, Pokemon, Penn State, old school, Duke basketball. If you guys remember, I picked up a Duke basketball jersey a while back, and that one sold quick as well. So try to pick those. Mike Trout t-shirt, Turok. If there's any gamers out there, remember this. Old school style. I think it came out for N64. And we have a Texas Longhorns t-shirt We have a Texas Longhorns t-shirt to finish it off. Most of these were 50 cents. They were half off. So for our bric-a-brac, this all goes to a collection. Very, very good prices here. We have a Fire King bowl here. I think it might be a cereal bowl. Made in USA. This is Glassbake. Glassbake is they don't have a lot of unique patterns, so it doesn't sell as well as other, brands such as Fire King or Pyrex or Federal, but 50 cents as well. You really can't beat these prices. These are really great prices to have at a thrift store. We have a nice mixing bowl here. This is actually really good style if you like the colonial look or the primitive look and you like mixing bowls. This is like kind of a stoneware looking bowl. It's a mixing bowl. It's fairly new. This was $2. Pretty nice size. Here's another one. This is a smaller one. This was $1. And another one. This was also $1. These are newer. I would say probably these are newer. They were put out that same day. She actually put them out while I was there, and for $1, I can't really pass them up. You have some lids here, 2 lids. This is a nice Pepsi collector cup, milk glass. I think it's Anchor Hocking Daisy. It's 49 cents. A lot of people do seem to collect these. A lot of people seem to collect these printed mugs. I know Federal makes them, and Fire King makes them. Bunch of cool designs on them. I don't know how much. This is probably like a $7 or $8 mug online. It's 50 cents. I'm not going to sell this, but if you are someone who sells at a flea market, you should easily get $1 or $2 for these vintage milk glass looking mugs. If anyone knows what pattern this is, I cannot figure out. This is a Corning. It's the upside down. There you go. It's made by Corning. I think it's a sugar bowl, but I cannot figure out what pattern that is. So if anyone out there who knows about knows about Corning, Pyrex, stuff like that, and knows what pattern this is, please let me know. It's driving me absolutely nuts. This was $1. It was on sale, so nice vintage bowl right there. This is part of the mini Hostess set, I believe by Hazel Atlas. It's kind of small. It's pink with the white inside. It's unmarked on the bottom. These sets are kind of iconic, but at the same time they are sought after at flea markets. They are very hard to come across. I don't think they're worth that much, but they are a quick sale if you do resell. This was also only 49 cents. A lot of people would pass this up because there's no name on the bottom. And a Nintendo Switch hat, which I think was priced at like $6. It was on sale, so it was $3. But I think it'll be a quick sale, so I picked that up. I think any gamer out there would probably want that. And it's not in bad shape. It's actually in pretty good shape. So that's going to wrap it up for today's vlog. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. And if you enjoy thrifting or reselling, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more reselling or thrifting videos in the future. And as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.